this is video recording day, and super excited. It's a lot of fun. I actually did a great deal of it yesterday. Kind of doing some cleanup today. I apologize for not blogging a lot of that, but yeah, just a lot of work, a lot of stuff to get done. So let me take you down and show you what we're working on. All right, so welcome to the set. This is my basement. This is a giant air duct. But yeah, this is my set for recording, at least for this video. I don't know if this is where I'm going to do a ton of work or what, but yeah. As you can see, the last thing that we recorded before we shut down last night was doing the suspended cymbal, and yeah, it's just a basement. The important thing, the hard thing, has been just getting the shots set up right. I was really hoping, I've got these couple of lights back here, throwing colored light up on the wall, and I don't know if that's actually coming through at all. I think we've got enough of these lights lighting. Let's see if I can get it in frame here. Got the ring light. I've got a light on the floor kind of shining up. Got the light up high coming down. And it works really well as far as light goes. And in fact, with me wearing a lighter colored shirt and with all the light up front, it kind of just drowns out any of that color behind. You can still kind of see it on here, but yeah, on my main camera, it definitely is blowing out the lights back there. So if I want to continue with something like that, I'm going to have to rework that. But anyway, for today, we've got two final things to record. I made some mistakes when I was doing the bass. And then I need to finish the last drum part, the one with the gong drum and the cajon. So, gonna get that done. And I'll bring you with me as much as I can. So, a big concern I've been having is, how I wanted to present these videos. A big part of this acoustic cover series is, just having every sound in there is something that is actually being played in space. With the only possible exception of my kickbox, which I haven't even used for this tune, but everything else is legitimate acoustic instruments that, given enough people, you could actually duplicate all of these arrangements live, unplugged. And that's kind of what I'm going for. And so it's been a struggle for me to think about how I wanted to record video for them. In some ways, this sort of feels disingenuous because I've already recorded the tracks, and now I'm coming in here and I'm just sort of lip syncing and sync playing. And I've gone back and forth on this thing all the way through, right up to the point where it just would be ridiculous to go back and re-record tracks. I'm doing it this way not to try to deceive anybody. This is purely practical. I felt like the video I would be able to get upstairs in the studio wouldn't be very dynamic and interesting. And then, on the other hand, trying to move my recording studio downstairs in order to try to capture what you're seeing live, that would be a really difficult thing to do as well. Not in small part because this basement is filthy. I mean, I've done some cleaning, but there's still just dirt everywhere. Which makes sense. It's a hole in the ground. I mean, it's not really meant for anything fancy, and probably I'll have to give all of my equipment a good cleaning once I'm done shooting down here. So that's the big thing. I didn't want to be disingenuous about this. I didn't want to try to tell anybody that this is where I'm doing both. Okay. There are some videos that it's clear, and I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear even to people who aren't watching this video explaining it. I hope that when you're watching the real video, that you don't feel like, I'm showing you something that's happening live. There's, it's pre-recorded, and then I record the video afterwards, just so I can focus on those elements separately and hopefully have a better performance. There are some groups online that appear to be recording a live something and aren't. And please excuse the heater. It's very cold outside, and so our heater has been running pretty much nonstop. But I have the utmost respect for Walk Off the Earth. And it took me a little bit when I discovered that they weren't actually doing some of those things live. Actually, as a performer, it made me feel better. Because it seemed almost impossible that they were doing such a brilliant job with throwing bass ukuleles all over. I don't know if you've seen that video or not, but and being able to play them flawlessly. I mean, that just it was just so impressive as to be almost impossible, and that's because they're doing exactly what I'm doing, just on a grander scale. They pre-record, presumably. I mean, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that they pre-recorded with the instruments that they are they're showing on the video. But then they add the performance aspect in, so that way it's something interesting visually, but then also something of high quality audio. So that's kind of where I am. And this is where this series, this acoustic cover series, is just different from the Live from the Bunker series that I was doing before. Live from the Bunker, everything was exactly as it seemed. I did a little bit of post-production work, but all, there was no syncing performances. The video that you saw is the audio that I captured, and it wasn't a pre-recorded thing that I was lip syncing to. On the other hand, one of the music videos that I did for the new project, I did in the bunker, and it shows lots of different angles of me playing guitar, and hopefully you could intuit that was not all live. I didn't have, obviously there are some angles in there that are completely contradictory to everything happening at the same time. So anyway, all of that to say, I don't want anyone to feel like I am being disingenuous. Obviously I had to play these things separately, so there's no way that's happening in real time with me playing 16, 18 different instruments. But I'm compiling it on video just to make it something interesting to look at while you're listening. So anyway, just wanted to clear that up. I got to get to this, so we'll see you in a second. And in case there was any question as to why I would not be able to record down here, there's my heater. Like I said, it's about 16 degrees outside right now, and there is zero chance of being able to record any quality audio down here. So I'm gonna get rolling here on the bass, and we'll bring you along. So I wasn't quite able to I needed to play music on the phone and for me to sync to, so I apologize. I wasn't able to record the phone while I was recording the track. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Bass is done. I've got 5.5 minutes left on the memory card, and I have one more thing left to record, and it's a 4.5 minute song, so hopefully there will be enough time and I get it on the first pass. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go back through and do some dumping off of the card. I do have some other cards, but they're all in other cameras, and I may just need to go out and get a second card if I'm going to be doing a lot more of this stuff. So it's kind of exciting to run out of space on a card that I cleared before the start of this. So anyway, I'm going to go and grab some percussion and get some things set up, and I'll be back. Okay, so got the gong drum, like I brought up, like I talked to you about before. Got the octocajon. Now, the question is, how do I... So this is the only shot of the video that I'm doing significantly differently than how I actually recorded it. I had originally intended on shooting the video like I recorded it, which is that this is its own video, and this would be its own video. After pondering that, the whole song is nothing but hitting this on the backbeat, just as a snare drum, and I don't know, it just didn't seem like that would be very visually appealing. I've already got a lot of stagnant's the wrong word, very static shots of, guitars as I'm playing them. One maybe going to be hilarious shot with my ocarina, where I'm literally just holding the ocarina up until the final chorus where I actually play it. A shot where I'm just I was trying to just hold the triangle in front of the camera the whole time, and then realized that a triangle gets really heavy when you're just holding it there for 3 minutes. So I abandoned that, and I may do some video manipulation to make that shot still work. But anyway, I thought here might be a really good excuse for some more dynamic shot of me playing the drums. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe adjust the cajon up a little bit higher. Oh gosh, this... Okay. Adjust the stand up a little bit, and then play them both, because really they're complementary parts and could easily have been played at the same time if I had just planned it that way, and I just wasn't thinking, and so I never considered doing it that way. So how do I want to... So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get this shot set up. Okay, so I'm looking in the viewfinder of the Canon here, and I just want to try to get this in such a way that it's going to look really nice. And I'm kind of wondering, I want to be able to show the white head. Let's see if I can zoom out here. There we go. I want to be able to show the front of this drum and not just the side like I have in that shot. So I'm wondering, would it be better if I just reversed this? Reverse the whole thing. Hang on. So if I... Actually, I might have to on. But anyway, I don't want to. So there's some things I don't want in the shot. I don't know if you'll be able to see me with the backlight or not. There's some things I don't want in the shot. I don't want any of my tubs and boxes that are in legitimate storage to be in the shot. But I also want to kind of avoid, there's a power cord here that's coming down, but it doesn't look like that's, I mean, I can see it, but I know it's there. So I think that might be okay. All right, so I'm looking this shot. Now, is this going to be weird to be looking at my back the entire time? And maybe. Okay, what am I going to do? Okay, so I do that. I aim the shot. Slide back. The problem that I'm running into here in this room is that it's not very wide. And so to get a shot where not only do I have enough height, but I get everything in, I don't want anything on this side or any of a couple things on this side to get into the shot. I don't want it to be so tall that I get the light into the shot, but that means that it's cutting off my head. Darn you, darn you. Gotta get the light on the shot. I don't. Struggling with this shot. Should I, perhaps, do this as a side? Boom. Ga, do, 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 do. I think that might be the ticket right there. Okay. Let me do some readjusting here. The only downside to this angle is that it's got me at the side, which shows off my belly. But a quick point here, you'll notice that I'm moving the camera quite a bit as opposed to just adjusting zoom. And this might just be my inexperience with filming, but I feel like, yeah, I feel like this camera works better, and maybe this is all cameras, if you can get close to your subject. I feel like I've gotten better results that way. I don't know if that's actually true, but or if it's just, user error. But for me, I get better results when I get the camera in as tightly as possible, and then, and only then, use the zoom if I have to. So, okay, I'm ready for the shot. As you'll recall, I can't run my audio playback off the phone and record on the phone at the same time, so I will see you on the other side. Hey guys, Future Dave here, and I am a pretty lousy vlogger. I didn't shoot any other footage after this. I was so focused on trying to do the video editing and getting the video finished for YouTube that I totally forgot to shoot videos about making the video. If you would like, I would be happy to kind of walk through the process that I used in a different video. I know this one's already running long, but thank you so much for watching this vlog, and it's just something new that I'm trying. If it is helping you, that's really all I want, is to try to help someone watch me make the mistakes so you don't have to do it. If you enjoy this content, let me know down in the comment section down below. Like, subscribe, all those good things, and we'll see you next time.